Greensburg is so unique. There's no other place in the United States that anyone can tell you that is like Greensburg. You have to come here and you have to experience it.
It's a long, painful recovery, but I talk to a lot of people who say, yes, I'm going to rebuild. This was my town. This is where I grew up. It's a farming community here, and they have friends and family. They have connections to this town, and they want to see it survive.
After the disaster, there was never any question of whether we were going to rebuild. This is our home. We had the opportunity to rebuild a community and at the same time to share with other communities of what we've learned post-disaster and in the rebirth and the rebuilding of Greensburg. You know, don't make life decisions rapidly.
The story here is what's really important. The story is how did the town decide to rebuild itself? What a wonderful place in America to go to hear firsthand how you critically think whether you want to rebuild or not. How do you address a vision, and if you have a vision, come to a consensus on how to deliver that vision.
And it is so intriguing to come here and listen to the stories. And the leadership development that we've experienced here has just been phenomenal.
We bring people from all over America, all from different cultures and diverse backgrounds of industry, and we bring them once a year to Greensburg so they can relive the Greensburg experience.
You have a solitude and an experience that there's not really anything else going on. And it's that real small town, neighborly type of support that you have.
This is a small community, a residential community here. It lets the participants take a look at the value of community.
We in Greensburg really thrive on the value of community. And the reason for that is simply, in the planning process, we focused tremendously on what community meant to us. What was our character? What was our values? What's our morals? And how we utilize that in the rebuilding process.
After an initial concern about bringing people into rural America and teaching them, everybody just fell in love with the city of Greensburg. Every person who leaves here will tell you this was the greatest experience of their life.
I just didn't know what to expect. I flew in late, drove here, and the first day the experience was phenomenal. Because of the people that I got a chance to meet, seeing the town, seeing the small town community, just the experiences, they were phenomenal for me, so I'm so glad that I got a chance to come.
You have no sacrifice in quality and professionalism coming to Greensburg just because you're in a small community.
Whether it's the facilities themselves or the technology within inside those facilities, Greensburg can really offer a lot of options for groups and conventions. It's really still kind of unbelievable that this kind of technology exists in such a small town.
And one of the beauties you have here is state-of-the-art technical facility which can address any medium that they want and any type of presentation they want to make.
World-class capabilities. You would think that only those exist in large communities and in professional event and conference centers. Well, Greensburg has it right here. It is baked in, it is part of the infrastructure.
Greensburg has everything that New York City would have, Boston, Washington, D.C., Houston, Chicago, L.A., but it's all within walking distance. I mean, you literally walk 2 blocks and you have a state-of-the-art movie theater. You have this media center, you walk down and there's 2 or 3 restaurants that you can have. There is probably one of the better museums I've ever seen in my life in this town. A beautiful hotel that can handle about 40 individuals. To us, why we like this is because it's close to the Wichita airport, it has great bus transportation, you know, it just offers a lot of different things. But what I really like about it is it takes people out of their environment, puts them in an environment where they all are together collectively. And what you see in the course of these 2 days is the bonding of these individuals. And as more than 4 or 5 people said, it's actually been a life-changing experience for them.
We've been blessed with a unique opportunity. An opportunity to create a strong community that's devoted to family and fostering businesses and working together for future generations. We invite you to come, visit Greensburg, share our experience. Come grow with us.